Julia Gillard has revealed she is knitting a woolen toy kangaroo as a gift for the royal baby, but was forced to defend her slightly absurd decision to pose for a women's magazine with her needles and pet dog, Reuben. The Australian Prime Minister, who has named knitting and watching Game of Thrones as her favourite pastimes, agreed to a staged photo shoot and candid interview for the Australian Women's Weekly. Despite supporting Australia becoming a republic, Ms. Gillard said that knitting for the baby of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge would be a cute project to work on. In terms of knitting for Kate's baby, I knit for babies, in part, because they are smaller projects, Ms. Gillard said. I've got not that much time in my life. You can get them done and there's a sense of satisfaction in having completed it. The photograph attracted widespread attention in Australia and triggered another skirmish in the nation's ongoing gender wars. Critics said the magazine story was a blatant stunt and accused Ms. Gillard of lacking gravitas and reinforcing cliched stereotypes about women. But supporters pointed out that the cycling-obsessed opposition leader, Tony Abbott, frequently appears publicly in body-fitting lycra outfits. The request to be photographed with the kangaroo came from the Prime Minister's office. Her communications director, John McTernan, a former aide to Tony Blair and Gordon Brown, said, it was a no-brainer. During the shoot, the Prime Minister apparently admitted, this feels slightly absurd. Ms. Gillard, who has accused Mr. Abbott of being a sexist and misogynist, said she has sought to be a role model for women but did not believe this excluded an interest in needlework. If there is something I hope I have done for the image of women in public life is that we can go into an adversarial environment like Parliament and we can dominate it and conquer it, she said. But that's not all of me. Knitting the kangaroo is an opportunity to show a side of me. I can't imagine veteran Australian political commentator Laurie Oakes saying, knitting patterns. What are you working on at the moment? However, Ms. Gillard indicated the kangaroo would probably not be Australia's official gift to the royal couple. I suspect our nation will probably do something a little more than a stuffed kangaroo, she said.